And Tabletop Simulator. Who are you being? Bravo.
Yeah. I almost played Kano this week, dude, just so you know.
I literally, I didn't have time to build a deck myself, so I won't take credit for this. When I was setting up on the new machine here. So this is Kano list from the BlizzCon thing.
That's cool though. I mean, I'd want to see those. I almost built the Ira deck that won, or just like ripped it for the purposes of seeing what it does.
That was regular constructed, right? Like
no. There's an in the Blitz. It was all Blitz, right? In Blitzathon, it was all Blitz.
Oh, well, I know that Ira was like half of the top 8,
right?
Of whatever the tournament was.
That's correct.
So,
okay. I roll. Is it the magic dice? It's a 3.
What?
I rolled the dice. See who?
See a dice roll.
It's right here.
You're lying.
I'm not.
This is gonna be rough skis when I can't like see the dice at all. Oh, there's a dice. Okay, can I roll it? Yeah.
4. Your choice.
I guess I want to go. I don't know what's better to do.
Die? I mean, that's probably a good thing to do for me.
I guess I will go second.
All right. Fine.
I honestly have not looked at any cards in this deck, so this is going to be an adventure.
I'm going to make a Seismic Surge token off of the Tectonic Plate. Right. And then let's offer up the club, pitching a Drone of Brutality. So this is just once per turn attack for 4.
Do I have a life total someplace? Oh, they're over here. God, 15 degrees. 90 degrees. There we go. Can I not move this thing now? All right. There we go. All right, I did it. This is way too hard. Okay. So you're attacking me for 4.
Yes, sir.
I should block it. All right, I'm gonna block with this and this.
Okay. Whoa! Tesla Ghost is now following. Thanks for the follow, Tesla. Appreciate it, man. Okay, so you're blocking all 4. No problem.
I'm blocking 6. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any go again, so this is gonna go face down there. A card. I gotta draw. Arsenal liquor.
Okay. So I have all these effects that let me play things as an instant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how that's different than. I guess I don't actually know the rule.
Well, so instance I think can be played. Now we're gonna go to the rule book.
Anytime.
And they start a stack, and let me double check them here. I got the rule book here. They are kind of awkward in terms of their timing.
Right. I don't know.
They can be played in either player's action phase, and they can be played in response to other cards and effects.
Okay.
So since you're a wizard, I think you do most of your instance on my turn. Like during my action phase or during my like attack, you can play them on top of attacks. You can play them on top of reactions. I mean, pretty sure they're pretty wide open in that respect.
And I have a lot of cards that say like I can play my next thing as an instant.
Mm-hmm.
So if I play this on my turn, can I play my next thing on your turn then? Because it doesn't say until end of turn.
I'm not sure. I guess I'd have to look at the cards because I'm not super familiar with wizards. So yeah, you should start with your token.
Well, I'm gonna pitch this.
Okay.
Pay for pay for this.
Okay.
So the next wizard non-attack action card I can play is the wizard instant effect. That deals arcane damage instead deals that much +3. I have 1 resource left over.
Though it were an instant, you may play your next wizard non-action card this turn as though it was an instant. If the effect deals arcane damage instead, that effect deals that much damage +3. Okay. So now you're out of action points, but you can play instances.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen the wizard, so I'm excited to see the wizard because it's been sort of one of those things that I wanted to learn and see how it plays.
This is my question though: is that because I have this effect floating, where I can play my next wizard non-attack action as though it were an instant, can I just wait until your turn to do it then?
No, because it says next non-attack this turn. Right? Yeah, this card is specifically calling for this turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this then with my other resource.
Okay.
And I'm going to, yeah, do that. So.
Okay, so
if I played another wizard non-attack action card, it deals 3 damage, and this may deal an additional 3, so it takes 6.
Seems pretty good. And I can't defend that because it's not an attack. So
yeah, I'm just shooting you with lasers.
Ice bolts and fire bolts specifically.
This was a chain lightning, actually.
Okay, so lightning bolts and fire bolts.
Yeah. And I guess I will arsenal this.
Okay. All right.
Draw. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know what the like optimal.
So I'm assuming
those type things are.
Like, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use my surge token. I'll build a surge token. This reduces the next attack action card by 1 or less.
You have to spend a resource, don't you, or not?
No.
Yeah, you have to spend a resource to create
a sure. Tectonic
plate.
So I'm going to spend a Drone of Brutality. That leaves me 2 resources left over. I'll go ahead and use my last 2 resources to use the Bravo ability. So until the end of turn, your attack action cards with a cost of 3 or greater gain Dominate. Go again. I have Dominate. Go ahead and play this for 3, pitching the Barraging Bronhide. So it's a 6 Dominate. If it deals 4 or more, I put a -1 counter on one of your equipment pieces.
Okay. I'm going to block it with something here. Let's look. I'll block with this. And I guess how much? It's a deck for 6?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my...
The Talismanic Lens has a 0
this doesn't
defense.
have it as a 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just the Tunic then.
You're blocking 4 of it, taking 2?
Yep.
Okay.
And
then
this is Blade. Oh, I don't want to block with this. I want to take 3 because this has Blade Break, not Battle Worn.
Right.
I thought this was one that got the counter, but I don't want it to die.
Okay. So you take the 3 then. Okay.
Yep.
Still don't get the trigger off because we didn't get through. So I'm still trying to figure out. Maybe somebody can help me understand how you're going to get Anthos to 2 3-cost cards because you need to go again. I don't know. Okay, cool.
You just pitch 2 cards to pay for a heavy thing.
You can't. You can't overpay for the cost.
Right, but you just pitch 2 1-resource cards, right?
No, because it needs to have 2 cards with a cost of 3. I see 2 cards with a cost of 3, not a resource value.
Right,
I misinterpreted that.
Make 3 resource, but have a 3 total cost.
Right. So okay. Yeah, sure go. You can pitch 2 for Bravo's ability. You just have to pitch them. Hey, Zach, what's going on, man? Super awesome you joined us tonight. You can pitch 2 for the Bravo's ability. Yeah, so you pitch 2 for Bravo's ability to get dominate on an attack action. Then you pitch, and I can do it also through the tectonic plating because then I can pitch 1 to get a seismic surge token, and then pitch for the Anthos that way as well. So that's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out how I get there with consistency, but I think I understand it now. So thanks for the heads up on that. Yep.
I am going to play...
One of them has to have go again. I was just looking for it on attack action. Ideally, I'd be trying to do attack action with go again, pay for that, and then swing with the hammer for 6. So then I'd get like 2 different, essentially attack swings, but I'm not sure I can get there. Not with the deck I had built. I definitely can't get there right now, but the hammer seems really good. What we got here? Did you play this, Stir the Aether Winds from the arsenal?
No.
Okay.
I just played it from my hand.
Oh.
I'm going to do mode of... Draw 2?
How are you trying to?
You choose 2 modes. You can choose the same mode more than 1.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yep, I missed that first clause on it.
I guess, but if I play this, I can't do anything else, right? That's...
No, yeah, I mean,
what
because
does
there's...
do?
I guess it gives you 2 cards. See you, Zach. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's super awesome of you.
I don't understand this card.
I don't... You're asking the wrong guy because I've not played Wizard, so I don't know much about it.
Let's do this.
So it's a Wizard action, so you're going to only be able to play instances after this, right? So you could go mode of draw 2, play, and then just play instances off of the...
But I don't have instance, that's the problem. I guess let's do mode of draw 2.
Yeah, you've got an You've got an arsenal instant right here. Or no, that's an action. I see. Never mind. Okay.
So I'm going to draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will play. I'm going to pitch, reverberate.
Yep.
And make 3 resources. Use one of them to kill my Storm Striders.
Okay.
So my next thing can be an instant.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play this.
Okay.
The remaining 2 resources.
Yep.
And then I'm going to so my next one can be an instant. I'm going to pitch this to make 3.
Okay.
I'm going to hit you with this Voltaic Bolt,
Okay.
which will do 6. And then spend my last resource to do 3 more to you. Because a snapback, if I've played another wizard non-attack, I can play this or an instant.
Okay. I think I'm just going to lose.
It seems pretty powerful. Maybe I'm supposed to wait on my tunic for the turn that I use my boots, but that seemed pretty good.
So I think I'm just going to lose here unless I figure something out here. So your attacks with Crush Game +2 this turn go again. Seismic Surge, that's fine. Yeah, because I don't really have a way to fight Wizard. I mean, I don't have the Null Rune set in sideboard, and you don't get a sideboard in Blitz anyways. So I don't know how you would take advantage of having Null Rune to fight Wizards.
Is it just it's best of 1 in Blitz?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that must be why a bunch of the decks have the whatever the helmet is.
The Null Rune helmet?
I don't think that's what it's called. It's like I don't remember. But it has Arcane Barrier 3.
Mm-hmm. But once it Arcane Barriers, doesn't it die? Or does it just absorb 3 every turn?
You can pay resources up to 3 to block that much.
Gotcha. Okay.
Every turn.
I see. That makes sense. I mean, let's see. I don't really have much I can do here. Let's see. I'm going to destroy the Crater Fist for 3. That's going to give my next your attacks with Crush gain +2 this turn and go again, and then go again. So now I'm going to go again. I'm going to play Crush Confidence. I think I'm going to first. I'm going to first go ahead and pay for Bravo's ability. Your attack action cards with a cost of 3 or greater gain Dominate. I have 1 resource remaining. Make a Seismic Surge token. Pay for this. Pitch the Towering Titan. So it's attack of 7 with Dominate. Okay.
All right, I'm going to block this many of it.
So you'll take 4?
Yep.
And all right, so all hero card effects and activated abilities until the end of disabled.
Okay. I will not use my Kano power.
Sounds good.
Okay, so this turn, I get a free resource from my tunic.
So I'm not sure if there's much I can do. I'm definitely not suited to fight a wizard right now, no doubt.
Yeah, we haven't run into this, like, having not played the wizard or the rune blade, we haven't run into the, like, needing the arcane barrier equipment.
I think it's interesting.
All right, I'm gonna pitch chain lightning.
Okay.
Wait, I have a resource. I'm just going to use the resource to activate this Crucible of Aetherweave.
Okay.
Next card you play this turn that deals arcane damage, deals that much +1. And then
Sounds good, man. See you, Tay.
I pitch these two cards to make 4 resources. So I can play this. And then with the additional resource, I will do the Metacarpus node, the gloves ability.
Okay. I mean, you had it with the
Yeah,
with the
I don't know,
Aetherweave
I'm
stuff.
going to do like 8 or something to you.
So this says that the next
Taylor.
card you play this turn with the effect that deals arcane damage, instead deals that much arcane damage +1. So this would be 3 damage and 2 damage is 5. And then this was saying whenever you play a card with the effect that deals arcane damage, you may pay 1 if you do. Effect deals that much arcane damage +1 and the beginning.
You think it only applies once? You don't think it does 3 twice because it?
I can't imagine it does 3 twice.
It costs 3 to play. Like, I'm spending 4 resources.
Sure.
6 doesn't seem that outrageous. But maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But that's something we should ask.
6 unblockable seems pretty outrageous in a game where 20 life is your life point total.
Well, in any case.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. You had it on the first one, but
whether it's 8 or 6, it's gonna kill you.
Right. Yeah, I don't know on that. I guess I don't know if each source of damage is, if it's additive to each source of damage since the card is the source.
Right.
What's the card called? Is called Forked Lightning?
Yeah.
Let me go take a look on my browser here. See if there's any sort of I'll transition away from the game for just a second here. See. Yep, so it says modifiers will affect both damage effects. For example, if arcane damage would deal +1, Forked Lightning would deal 3 arcane damage twice, thus dealing 6 arcane damage total. Arcane Barrier 1 can only stop 1 arcane damage from, as is considered a single source of damage. That card's insane, man.
It seems good. I mean, I don't know that it's that much better than like 6 blockable damage for 2.
Sure.
You know, Guardian and Brute have.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I just got crushed, so like there's no way. Like I just arsenaled a springboard somersault and died.
Right, yeah, that doesn't do very much. Why don't you go find the helmet? And see if that makes a difference. Because essentially you're just like, if you're blocking a blockable attack, you'd be discarding a card to block 2 or 3. And if that's a 2 or 3 resource card, you're blocking the same amount of arcane if you spend it into the hat.
Okay. All right, so the equipment is the helmet. The equipment. Do you remember what it's called?
Not off the top of my head.
So it's Arcanite Spell Cap. Arcanite Skull Cap. So save the load it. I'll play the Skull Cap and see if it makes it. I mean, it's got to make some, but I don't know if it's going to make enough. Matter.
Well, like I said, I think it should turn the cards in your hand into defense value against my cards, similar to what they would be if you were using the shield value.
Sure.
Because you're just using the resource value instead of the shield value up to 3.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to look at like tournament procedures because I know you can have up to 11 equipment. So I don't know why you would have 11 equipment in Blitz unless you're allowed to see, like, the way it works is you present the heroes first and then you present equipment. I'd have to look at the sort of match procedures.
Yeah, that would be interesting because then you would know that you're supposed to use the skull cap like in this matchup.
Right. Exactly. So, but we've got a skull cap now. We'll go to game 2 here. Five. Still roll the 5. 5. 5. Jeez. 2. Not 5. Because, I mean, at that same point, you would just switch out to all arcane gear, right? Like, you could.
Well, it depends on if you have a piece that's, like, vital to your plan.
Sure.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, you could switch out a lot of things to do it. But you remember that because they cost resources to do, they have diminishing returns. So, like...
Sure. Well, the other ones are all Arcane Barrier 1. So if you don't have any one-cost resource cards in your deck, like this deck is, I call it Bravo Blue because it's all blue cards. it's literally all 3 resource cards, except for two Springboard Somersault. So, anyways,
I'm gonna try going first this time.
Okay.
Because it seemed like I put out enough damage that I might just be able to kill you really fast. So put a counter on my suit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will pitch Gacy Ages.
Okay.
I will play Lesson in Lava.
So this is a new one.
This is the Kano specialization, so it does 3 to you. If it deals damage, I can search my deck for a wizard card with cost equal to or less than the damage dealt.
3, because I can't defend with the skull cap yet.
Why can't you defend with the skull cap?
Because I don't have less life than you.
Oh, well, you will now.
No, I won't. Not yet.
Oh, because I have 15 to start. That's
Right.
funny. I go find a wizard thing.
So this very much feels like a Magic's version of a red burn deck, right? Like it's just
Kinda.
it's going straight to the face. Very little ways to interact with it. Sort of just plays on being really fast, and if you're not fast enough, then you're going to lose. That's what it sort of feels like, and I think the problem with it is, and maybe it's still okay, like just swinging for 6 a turn is probably not enough to get there.
I guess I'm gonna get this draw 2 card. Put it on top.
Okay.
Then I will use my once per turn instant off the Crucible with the remaining resource and play Snapback. So this is deal 1. It's an instant if I played another wizard, but it's actually 2 because of the thing. And I will arsenal this card. The heck? Come on. Ugh. Tabletop Simulator. Why? Oh, is this card broken? Can you move that card?
I don't see it.
Oh.
I think you've already put it under. I just think you're maxed out on ping again.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll just leave it there for a second so you can take your turn.
That's
Try to
good.
fix it if it doesn't break. Looks like it caught up.
Yeah, I'm just really not sure I have any way to fight this deck. Well, let's start with making a Seismic Surge token and Bravo ability. So the next attack action with a cost of 3 or greater gains Dominate. Have Go again from all of that. Maybe I don't want to do that. Let's think through this. Sorry. Now let's just go ahead and move to Barraging Brawnhide. I'll pitch a Wounded Bull for it. So I don't have the Seismic Surge token. This is defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, against +1, so you don't have 2 non-equipment cards. Less than 2. So yeah. So you'd have to bring 2 cards out of your hand to block it. And then
I'm not gonna block it with anything.
Okay, I'm gonna attack reaction here. Pummel. And so
That's kind of brutal.
So it's gonna be 8 and discard a card. Unless you have a defense reaction.
I am gonna play a defense reaction.
Okay. You'll take 4.
Right, and then I'm gonna discard a card.
Yep.
Maybe I should do. I'm gonna do some instants here.
Okay.
So play this.
Okay.
It's not your turn. You can play this. It's the next card you play this turn that deals arcane damage. That much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have another one that I can play as an instant though.
Okay.
Never mind. I was hoping that I could like go off on your turn and not have to discard, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'll just discard and take 4.
Sounds good.
All right. I will be second counter on. Play this from my arsenal.
Okay.
Pitch this.
Hmm.
I spend 1 to make my next wizard thing an instant and do this. So ding you for 4.
Take
and
4.
if it deals damage, look at the top card of your deck. If it's a wizard, non-attack action card, you may banish it if you do and play it this turn as it were an instant, and it costs X resource points less, where X is the damage dealt by Sonic Boom.
Yep.
The more damage this does, the cheaper the thing.
I took 4.
Okay. Look at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I will do mode of draw 2.
Okay.
Then arsenal. Okay, go ahead.
All right. I'm just going to play a Towering Titan. This card needs to be under. Pay the 9 for it. Your turn.
What does this ridiculous thing do?
Beginning of your action phase, destroy Towering Titan. The next Guardian attack action card you play gains +8.
All right.
I'm gonna Hulk smash you, okay?
Okay. Yes. Hand is not very good. Okay, so I get an extra resource from my thing this turn. I don't have anything cool to do, so I will. What does this do? Okay, let's start by using the Kano ability.
Okay.
So look at the top. All right, I'm gonna kill my talismanic lens first, so I can opt to.
Yeah.
That will be better. Okay, I'm gonna put this one on the bottom.
Okay.
This one on top.
Okay.
Use the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I play this as an instant.
Okay.
Cost 1. Pitch this. I have 2 left. Draw 2 cards. Oh, I didn't have to pitch this yet. Spent 3 on this, and I had 1 for. So that pays for all that. And I have my regular action. What is my regular action?
I don't know. You tell
I
me.
don't know either. I was hoping to draw one of the things that like makes my next one an instant, but
Yeah.
I did not. I just have a bunch of like deal 3s.
Well, I mean, that's not terrible, right?
It's okay. I will I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna sonic boom you.
Okay.
And I will pay to make it do 1 extra off the ether weave.
Yeah. So it's 4.
Yep. Then I look at the top.
I haven't decided if I'm taking this.
Oh, sorry.
But that's fine. You can look.
Well, whether or not I get to play it is, well, that's not true. I get to play it anyway, but what it costs is dependent on how much you take.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what my turn looks like here, and yeah, I'll use the Arcanite Skull. I can't use the Arcanite. I gotta just take the 4 because I don't. Like, what an awkward scenario.
It is weird that you like start with more life than me, so your skull cap is never turned on.
All right, so I take 4. Go to 7.
Okay. So then I play this for free. It deals 1 to an opposing hero. I can banish a non-attack card from my hand with cost less than equal damage dealt by Reverberate and play it instead.
Yeah, so I take 1. Go to 6.
Not gonna play another thing.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to do. It's awkward for having 6 cards in.
Okay. You gotta draw up, right? Okay. So first things first, I'm going to pitch this to use Bravo's ability. Your attack action cards with a cost of 3 or greater gain Dominate. Go again.
And your
Titan.
Your Towering Titan goes off.
Yep. I'm then going to spend 3 here to crush my Crater Fist, get +2, so I've got +10 right now. Then pitch Crush the Weak to play Crush Confidence and attack for 15. Dominate.
Right. I guess I'm gonna block. Die. I'm at 11.
Can you block more than 4?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Because you have you're dominated, yeah.
So you exact seize me because I can block with.
That's what I
lame.
thought.
That's lame.
Really? Because the Arcanite Skull Cap did so much for me protecting from you. Like, if I don't have Towering Titan there, I just lose, folks. I'm going to tell you right now.
I mean, you won fair and square whether the Arcanite did anything at all. Like,
it's interesting fighting him.
It's just a race, right? Like
it's definitely just a damage race.
I think I could be more efficient about activating my wizard powers. But I will try going first again, unless you want to roll again.
No, it's fine.
All right.
It's weird how he has to take, like, the Guardian has to take turns off to set up his auras.
Right. I mean, that's obviously how he's designed, right? Like, you take turns off.
Yeah.
That big setup turns like that where you swing for 1 million.
Oh, I just wonder if he needs, like, Flock of the Featherwalkers or something so you can create Quicken tokens to get go again. Because then you could.
It seems like he needs to go again. It seems like he's more about one giant thing rather than several other things.
Sure. You should be at 15.
Yeah, I'm Contemplating. All right, token on my shirt.
Okay.
I'm gonna pitch energy potion.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate Kano's ability.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, 0 you. Kapow.
Okay. I'll take 0. So what's the what are we setting up here? Just needed the action?
It was random. I just did the Kano ability.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I didn't pick this one. Like
It says if it's a non-attack card, you may banish it, so you didn't have to do that. If you do, you may play this turn as though it was an instant. So you didn't have to.
Maybe I should leave it there. That might be a good enough card that I want to draw it. Okay, we'll just leave it there.
I mean, it seems like a pretty powerful card. The specialization cards tend to be pretty strong.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave it there. I'm going to... This is so lame. I'm gonna zap you.
Take 1. I'm even giving you sound effects. I really wish I had a soundboard. I just need a soundboard. If anybody wants to donate to the Shuffle Bus for Christmas and get me a soundboard, I love you forever.
If anybody wants to give us more free money for our ridiculous content,
yeah.
This,
I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? We're in the giving season.
We're in the asking for free stuff season.
Right, that's what I mean. That's what I'm getting at. All right, I'm just going to play a Showtime. Put this down here. This says search your deck. When Showtime enters the arena, search your deck for a Guardian attack action card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. So, what do I want?
This card's sweet.
Yeah. I don't know what I want, though, for a Guardian attack action. Maybe... Because you don't actually deal, like, yellow attack damage. Okay. I'll get Cartilage Crush.
What does that one do?
It just says that if Cartilage Crush deals 4 more damage to your hero, their first action during their next turn costs an additional 1 to play.
Yeah, that seems good.
And then I'm going to Arsenal a card. And that's going to be my turn.
All right, second counter on my Tunic. When I pitch this thing, is this thing like $1 jillion million?
Yeah, Ophidia? I don't know. Take a look.
ARC000F.
Eye of Ophidia is currently trading for the cold foil at $3,000.
$3,000?
Yep.
Is there not a cold foil? Like a non-cold foil version?
No. The unlimited,
some kind of promo.
The unlimited version is trading at $750.
Wow.
Yep. So that's realistic to play.
I just copied this straight off the deck, but I didn't even pick it to put in there.
Seems pretty good. I mean, when you pitch it, so you just get your resources and opt to. Seems pretty solid.
Right, that's what I'm opting right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't block though.
Oh darn! It doesn't do it all. What are we kidding?
Saying it doesn't block.
Oh my god!
We'll play Sonic Boom.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch. So I will spend the 2 from this and 1 into this. So it's Arcane You for 4 with the Sonic Boom.
15.
And then I will look at the top and play this as an instant. And I will pitch this.
Okay.
So I can. Oh, this is once per turn. I can't do this. Stick again. Never mind.
I take 4.
Right. You take 4, and then I opt 4.
Yep.
But I'm not going to opt 4 because I don't think it's going to matter.
Yep.
Well, I guess I should look because opting is so awkward on Tabletop Simulator. Whatever. I'm just going to leave it.
You can take 4 cards off the top. Look at them. You can even drag your 2 cards out of your hand and then just draw them in the hand if you want to look at them that way. Otherwise, Alt-Shift will look at them face down.
Ugh. I'm just going to put all these on the bottom. They suck. It's a good thing I opt. Okay.
Alrighty then. Destroy this, draw a card. Is there a limit to the number of attack reactions you can play? Or defense
reactions?
Or defense reactions? I mean, either one.
No.
No. So, like, if you have...
You just have to have the resources to pay for them.
Right, yeah. That's what I thought.
You're going to 15 me? Make me sad.
I don't know if I'm going to 15 yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Bravo ability.
Okay.
Go again, make a seismic surge. Go again. Play Wounded Bull. Since I have less health than you, I'll attack for 6. Any defense cards?
You don't have a go again for anything, do you?
No.
I will, I guess, I'm going to block with this.
Okay. I gotta pay for the bull here, so pay with confidence. Alright, so I'm currently hitting for 4, but I'm going to attack react with a pummel. Pay for that with this.
Alright, I'm still going to play my defense reaction, but it's not enough to stop you from making me discard. Sucks.
Defense 6 to my 8. So you take 2?
Yep. Who earns?
Man, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
I'm upset that I have to discard because this is going to be my big turn.
I got a sense that might be true. Yeah, I mean that was
got me.
That was the.
Well, you should know because this is the turn I get a resource from.
Right. That's why I played the way I did there, because I was like, you've got to be close. So, yeah.
Yeah, now I don't get to do very much at all. Well, I get a resource from Fendril, so this should be at the bottom of my pile here.
Yep.
I'm gonna use the lens.
Mm-hmm. I do think that wizard deck is pretty sweet, though. Other than having
it's fun to play.
Other than having a $3,000 alpha card in it.
Well, I mean, That is a card that obviously is very powerful, but you could easily build a deck with.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm just.
It's just a 3 resource card that is better than like all the other 3 resource
I would
cards,
love
but
to. Do you know the name of that deck on FABDB? Because I'll look it up and see what the value is on it.
I may still have it up. Let me look.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't.
We'll look it up at post game here because I'm curious.
Yeah, I should. I think it was anonymously built, so that's why I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I have 2 legendary equipments in this deck, so this is not a cheap Bravo deck. And if you add the Arcanite Skull Cap, that makes it even more expensive. So, well, I guess Crater Fist is a Majestic, so it's not quite as expensive. Tectonic Plate, good though. You could live without Seismic Surges, but they are nice.
Man, this is so bad. I'm just gonna put this on the bottom too. I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting shreked. All right. I'm gonna do the. I'm just gonna blindly fire off the Kano ability.
Yep.
Oh, my game's lagging. Bad things may happen. Oh no.
We're waiting for you to recover. Yeah, did they announce a replacement for Alex? They were talking about it, right? Like, wasn't that something that was on the news for a while?
I don't know about the replacement. I know he died recently, and it's very sad.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean,
My heart goes out to.
I'm sure that he, more than most people, lived a very full life. But anybody that dies of cancer, obviously,
It sucks. Yeah,
before their time, and it's miserable.
Wasn't he like 81 though? I couldn't. I mean, but I couldn't. What I'm getting at with that is
for 1,000 years.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at with that is that at 81, he looked better than most people do at 60. Let's just be honest here. Like the guy was like super fit.
Yeah, it's easy when you're like super famous for 60 years.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think I was a kid. Ken Jennings is the first of their temporary hosts. Thanks, Tesla. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I thought there was somebody they were talking about, but I couldn't remember who it was. Now I just need to ask: do you actually own a Tesla? Because that would be pretty sweet. I'm a huge car guy, and I'd love to talk to you about your Tesla. Because I'm trying to convince my wife. I just saw a safety rating, and the Tesla X3, the SUV. It got the 5-star rating for rollovers. It's the only SUV that's ever gotten a national highway safety ranking for being a 5-star. That's pretty awesome. And it's because it's got a bunch of batteries down on the floor, so when it rolls over, it just flops back on its wheels because it's so heavy on the bottom. Like, yep. See, honey, it's perfectly safe for the family grocery getter. That's what I want.
Right. I'm just not gonna do any damage to you.
0 damage?
Yeah, you got me so good with that discard. It's insane.
Right?
I'm gonna arsenal this though.
Yeah.
So I can draw an extra card.
No, I work with the electricities. Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough.
He's an electrical technician.
That's cool. I mean I just was like, man.
Man, I also have wanted a Tesla for a very long time.
They're
just sweet. If you get a Tesla, I'm gonna be mad at you.
Why would you be mad at me?
Because I'm moving away and I don't get to ride around in it.
I'll just come down.
You're like Neil moved away and now I can get this car you like.
Well, it's better than me saying, "Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you my Lamborghini's on on order."
We have to drive around in your Supra before I leave.
It's got to not be nasty out.
Oh, right. It's going to be like January.
Yeah, it would have to be. It seems pretty unlikely that that's going to happen now.
It was 40 degrees today.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is pretty cold. But then I forgot that I'm going to have to go back to Nebraska for a couple weeks, and it's going to be actual cold.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there.
I'm going to complain.
That's fair. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pitch Raging Onslaught to Bravo ability and Tectonic Plating. My attack action cards with cost of 3 or greater. I wonder if the Seismic Surge break that. Does anybody know? Wonder if any FAB players are on. If Seismic Surge reduces the cost to play, is Bravo only looking at?
You just made this seismic surge.
No, I had one. I had one go off.
That's an interesting question.
Because I don't know if this is checking the printed cost value or the modified cost value. Yeah, I agree, Tesla. It was pretty nice today.
Shut up, Brizzy. It's literally going to be the coldest day of the year here. Like, today is the day that the newscasters come on and they say, be careful when you walk under trees because the iguanas will fall out of them.
Yep. Yep.
That's real. It gets so cold that the cold-blooded lizards will fall out of the trees.
So I'm going to guess, Neil, that that's probably what happens here. So that really doesn't help me.
It feels like, so if it was magic cards, you're right. It would reduce it and then like it would check the reduced cost. But it seems like that would be really bad for Bravo in general. And I don't know why you'd design a card that way that would like turn off some of what he does when it's
well, because I don't think tectonic plating. Yeah, but there are other Guardians, right? Besides Bravo.
No,
there's not.
He's the only one right now.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'd be curious if anybody has an answer on that.
Well,
I'm gonna assume it's like Magic, and so I'm gonna assume that like Seismic Surge is not helping me.
You play it however you want.
So I'm not gonna make another Seismic Surge because that seems really bad. So I'm just using Bravo ability, and then I'm pitching another card. So I'm gonna pitch this, and I'm gonna attack for 6. As I have.
You're punching with the.
Hold on, I gotta use a different card. It doesn't have a cost of 3. Sometimes, man, like different costs get me different things. So I'm going to pitch the Barraging Brawnhide that I was +1 attack. So I'm just attacking for 6 with hammer.
Okay, that's fine. I accept 6 damages. No response.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pitch Cinder Thinger to play Stir the Aetherwinds.
Okay. Can you 11 me?
I'm gonna try.
Hey. Okay.
Pitch this. So I have 4 resources. Spend 2 of it. And spend 1 into the Crucible of the Aetherweave. Oh no, I'll just spend 2 of it, so I have 2 left over.
Okay.
So this Sonic Boom is gonna 6 you.
Okay. Is this stack resolving?
I guess I don't know how that works, but I mean, I guess I want this to resolve, and I want this to resolve. Yeah, I'm ready for Sonic Boom to resolve.
Okay, so my understanding of it is because this is an action card, you put it on there, then you have to play instants. This is being played as an instant because of the Aetherwinds, right? So
Is this resolve though?
It just says that's a good question. I would guess you would let it resolve through the attack action. So through the regular action, so then you would play at the end of the action window, you'd play Sonic Boom.
Okay.
Okay, so now Sonic Boom would be on the stack. Are there any other instants you're putting on the stack before this instant resolves and then you pass the turn?
Sonic Boom to resolve.
Okay, so then I will take 6, and it's the end of your turn.
Well, Sonic Boom has a thing that happens when it does damage.
Sure, you got to resolve that effect.
Okay, so then I can play this as an instant. And it has -6 cost.
So this is where I will go ahead and pitch to the Skull Cap now. Defend 3 of it, and I take 2.
And I'm gonna use one of my remaining 2. I guess I'll use the Crucible on this to make this do 6. Use the other remaining one to kill my Storm Strider so I can play my next one as an instant. And do this. So 6, 12, 24.
Okay, game. Yeah.
This card's powerful.
Well, for sure.
Also, I hit the random 5 damage thing off the...
So you dealt 8 to me, so it would have only been for 16.
This dealt 6, and this dealt 6.
That's 12. That's
12, and then this dealt 12.
Yeah. But I was just talking about this card itself wasn't doing 12.
No, it did 12.
Right.